So warm greeting to all. This session we are going to discuss design of welded joints. So the different types of welding joints we are going to discuss here. First type is strength of transverse fillet welded joints. So these are the diagrammatical representation of transverse fillet weld. What is T? T is throat thickness. So here the thickness is mentioned here, that is throat thickness, and S is leg or size of the weld. So this is AB, this is the size of the weld, and L is length of the weld. So this is length of the weld. So the length of the weld here is shown, right? So we find that throat thickness. So T which is equal to S into sine 45, which is equal to 0.707 into S. So this is the size of the weld, and T is 0.707 into S. The minimum area of the weld or throat area equal to throat thickness into length of the weld. So thickness is T and the length of the weld is L, which is equal to, already we found this T value, that is 0.707 into S. So 0.707 into S into L. So that is a throat thickness, throat area. And if sigma T is the allowable tensile stress for the weld metal, then the tensile strength of the joint for a single fillet weld P, which is equal to throat area into allowable tensile stress. The throat area we already found, that is 0.707 S into L into allowable tensile stress is sigma T, and the tensile strength of the joint for a double fillet weld. So this is single fillet weld. The double fillet weld we are multiplying into 2. So that is 2 into 0.707 into S into L into sigma T, which is equal to 1.414 S into L into sigma T. So this is double fillet weld, transverse fillet welded joint. And the next one is strength of parallel fillet welded joints. So the weld or in parallel, consider a double parallel fillet welded joint as shown in the figure, that the minimum area of the weld or the throat area is A equal to 0.707 S into L, that we already found in the previous step. And if the tau is allowable shear stress for the weld metal, then shear strength of the joint for single parallel fillet weld P equal to throat area into allowable shear stress. In the previous case, transverse fillet weld, we included tensile stress, but in a parallel fillet weld we are including a shear stress. So the weld place will have a shear stress, induced shear stress. So 0.707 S into L into tau, and the shear strength of the joint for a double parallel fillet weld. So if we multiply it with 2, that is we call it as 1.414 S into L into tau. So that is for double parallel fillet weld. So if there is a combination of single transverse and double parallel fillet weld, the single transverse already we found in a previous step, 0.707 S into L into sigma T plus 1.414 S into L into tau. So that is combination of transverse and double parallel fillet weld. And special cases of fillet welded joints. So it may be a circular rod will be welded in a plate, circular fillet weld subjected to a torsion. D equal to diameter of the rod, J is polar moment of inertia, and R is radius of rod, and T is torque acting on the rod, S is size of weld, T is throat thickness. So we know the shear stress of the material. So we know that is T we found, that is 0.707 into S, and tau which is equal to, from the torsion equation you can take tau which is equal to TR divided by J. T into R is D by 2 divided by J, and J, the polar moment of inertia for this weld, which is equal to pi d cube into T divided by 4. So if you substitute and we can get this tau, which is equal to 2T divided by pi T d square. So maximum shear stress, which is equal to 2T divided by pi into 0.707 into S into d square, which is equal to 2.83 T divided by pi S d square. So this is equation for a tau max. And circular fillet weld subjected to bending moment. So circular fillet weld will be bending moment, including bending moment. So D is diameter of the rod, Z is sectional modulus of the weld, and M is bending moment acting on the rod, S is size of the weld, T is throat thickness, and here the length of the thickness of the weld is 0.707 into S. The bending moment sigma B, which is equal to m by z. From the bending equation you can take m by z. The sectional modulus of the weld is pi T d square divided by 4, which is equal to 4m divided by pi T d square. The sigma B max, which is equal to 5.66 m divided by pi s d square. And the long fillet weld subjected to torsion. So T is torque acting on the vertical plate. So here you can see the diagram, T weld, that is torque, and small t is throat thickness, and J is polar moment of inertia of the weld. So that is 2 into T into L cube divided by 12, which is equal to T into L cube divided by 6. So the shear stress, maximum shear stress tau, which is equal to T into L by 2 divided by T into L cube divided by 6, which is equal to 3T divided by small t into L square. So the tau max we can find, that is 3T divided by 0.707 S into L square, which is equal to 4.242 T divided by S into L square. So these are the different types of welded joints, how to solve the equation, that and all we discussed. Next session we move on to the problem on the welding joints. Thank you.